welcome to On the Bench.
Hey, Badger Army!
With me, the Badger, and
me.
my lovely co-host with the most host, Mr. Sneakfield. What?
Snick!
Snick! Shink! No, it's Nick! That's right, Nick Field. That's right, yes. Welcome. We have the favourite Z-list celebrity with us.
You take that back right now.
Okay, your A-list.
I would have accepted X list.
X-list? X on the beach?
Just slightly further up from Z list.
Ah,
Thanks.
okay. B-list?
I'll roll with that.
Okay. What about the guy that always plays the copper in all those infomercials?
Absolutely.
Fantastic,
Not
yeah.
usually in infomercials though.
No.
No. Music videos. Just played a police officer in a music video today.
But we're going to talk about that in a minute.
Indeed.
That's enough waffle.
And lots of other
today,
stuff as well.
yes, today we're going to talk about LGBTQA plus Pride Lego. Is that right, Nick?
Yes.
Excellent. And we're going to talk about my experiences in the week. And of course, what else are we going to talk about, Nick?
What else are we going to talk about?
The
Flakes.
flake shortage during the summer and much more. So let's get started off, Nick. The LGBTQA plus Legos
Yes.
coming out for June Pride. Now, a lot of people have moaned and said they've got no faces. Why have they got no faces?
People are just looking to pick holes in anything.
Yes, and also I'll tell you why they've got no faces, jelly spoons and jelly folk. It's because they're meant to be for everyone, so anyone can fit into any of these characters. As soon as you give something a face, it becomes a specific thing. As soon as you give it, oh, that looks like a celebrity, that looks like a famous person in the LGBTQA plus community and all that sort of thing. So basically, as soon as you give something a face or pretend it's a celebrity or make it out to be a celebrity, then it gets a personality, and then it sort of defeats the object that everyone can be this sort of specific person. So that's why it's got no faces, to allow everyone to have their own identity, everyone to be this sort of person. Everyone can fit into this. It doesn't have to just be for LGBTQA+. It can be for anyone. Anyone can enjoy this set. And I will be picking up one, and so will be at Badger Jr. if they're reasonably priced, which I'm sure they will be. And that's why.
And it's a jolly good way to celebrate Pride Month, which is only a few days away now.
And also, people are forgetting that you can mix and match minifigures. You can take them apart and shove bits on and take bits off.
That's Lego's whole selling point.
So you can put your own bloody face on it if you want. You know, you don't have to keep the brand's one. You can take the bits off and shove the bits on and have it how you want, because it's individual to the person. Get the hint now, haters?
This aromantic bisexual approves.
Thank you. Did you get my rant? Did you understand what I was trying to say, Nick? And what are your thoughts? Are they similar to mine but less angry?
I suppose so, yes. I go on the basis that we're still trying to, it's an ongoing battle for equality. You know, it is still illegal to be gay in 70 countries in the world.
Madness.
You know, and sometimes it's punishable by prison, torture, death. You know, so I think anything. So now I know that a toy set isn't going to single-handedly change that.
No.
No one thing, no one person is going to do that. But the more we can promote inclusivity, and for those, and even if you don't identify as LGBTQIA plus yourself, you know, you can be an ally to it.
That's right. And I would definitely say I'm an ally.
Yes.
I would definitely say that 100%. And I think that the reason why also they've not put faces on there is because if you put a face on it, you create a label. And in my opinion, you shouldn't label things in either, you know, this is going to be dangerous here, bear with me. You shouldn't really label in a positive way or a negative way. everyone's the same. I think that's where we need to be, and eventually we will get there.
I think basically, I suppose, I mean, some people might say that like LGBTQIA plus is a label of sorts, but the thing is, it's not a label for the sake of it. It's a label to help people identify who they are.
So you think it is a positive label?
I think right now it is a positive label because it's still.
So you think it's the label we need, not necessarily the label we want?
I would say, yeah.
Batman reference.
Yes. So that's. But the way I see it is you know, the way that way we can, you know, we can understand and, you know, and as communities work better together.
So do you think eventually that the labels will go, do you think? I mean, we've talked about the negative side of labels even the other week, didn't we? The super sexual and all this sort of stuff.
That's the whole thing getting a little bit out of hand.
Yeah. So do you think this will balance it out a tad?
I hope so.
I hope so too.
I hope that it just teaches, you know, the current generation, the younger generation, and also, you know, the older generation who grew up in many ways a very different world with very different attitudes, that, you know, that this is where we are now, and it's okay to identify as something other than heteromantic and heterosexual.
That's right. As long as you're positive with it, I think it's a good thing. Definitely. I think as long as you're helpful, you're positive, you're introducing yourself to the community, you're making a positive change, perhaps that's good. But I think in the long run, I think, you know, everyone should just be treated the same. And I think the next step is definitely negative labels need to go.
Yes.
I think so. But that's a whole can of worms. And we can deal with that when we do our Pride special in a few weeks or next week or whatever it'll be. But yeah, so I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. And it's interesting to know if you think you would purchase these Legos or not. And why not? Feel free to say in the comments and we'll discuss. Indeed. Right, Nick, let's talk about something a little less heavy. I enjoyed that though, it was a good rant.
It was.
But yeah, I will definitely be purchasing them as long as they're at a reasonable standpoint. If there's something silly like £100 or something, then...
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, I'm not too sure of how much they'll be because they haven't really revealed the price point yet. But if they're, you know, fairly cheap, like £20 for the set or something, I'll definitely be picking them up.
And apparently it's easier to get hold of one than it is to get hold of a flake.
Indeed! Flakes are in shortage.
99s in... Apparently 99s are in short supply.
That's right, and getting a 99 is really tough. They're more like a £1.50 now. But all I'll tell you is outrageous. That's the whole reason they were called 99s, because they were 99p, and now they've gone up to like £2 odd.
And £2 odd just isn't a very catchy name.
No, you can't call an ice cream £2 odd.
There's no alliteration.
No. What is this next? Freddo's Attack. You know, please, 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 stop it. They're not 99s anymore. They're not 99 pence, but we digress.
Apparently there's a shortage of them.
There's a shortage of them because everyone's eating yummy ice cream.
Yeah. And wasn't this reported like yesterday, which was like
yes.
the first proper sunny day we'd had in ages.
Exactly.
And so all the ice cream trucks have suddenly run out.
Yeah, because everyone's going to now have to get non-branded ones. Can you imagine? Oh, would you like your 99 with a non-branded Cadbury's flake? What? Aldi? Yes, please.
I don't think they actually ask that question because it's impossible to frame that positively.
Yeah. Would you like your flake to be non-branded? Madness. I don't know, but yeah, all I know is that they're going to have to outsource other ones to meet demand. It is insane when you think everyone's looking forward to gobbling up ice cream. I certainly am.
I remember in February there was an ice cream truck going around everywhere where I was. I think if you heard, I think one of my I mentioned it in one of my videos earlier in the year. There was just this ice cream van that was just going around all the time in February.
Well, yes, the doomsday device. And in fact, please do check that out, and I'll try and find the link to that video in the comments. But yes, so much fun. But yeah, it's mad to think that everyone's looking forward to going out. But of course, be careful when you're doing these sorts of things.
Don't burn.
Don't burn, and please wear a mask. Not while you're eating the ice cream, though. Fun fact, back when my mum used to go to the ice cream van, they used to have things called penny licks, where you used to get a little dob of ice cream in a little glass thing. You'd lick it and give it back to the ice cream van.
Ew.
And can you imagine? I doubt they wash those. Hygiene, guys. So
Thank
what do we...
goodness we've learned how to be hygienic since then.
I know. And of course, next we're going to talk about Amazon Prime, Nick, aren't we? Obviously, Amazon Prime have recently bought out MGM.
Metro Goldwyn Mayer, the company with the lion.
Which means that
The
we'll
really angry lion.
the really angry lion. Which means now we'll get hopefully TV series with Tomb Raider, James Bond. We'll probably see a bit more of the franchises that we knew and grew up with coming back into fashion and becoming serialized. And obviously this is £1 billion deal, so you know, who knows, will we get the newest James Bond film coming straight to Amazon Prime? I hope so.
I mean, it's been out for it's been threatening to come out for a while.
I know, let's not say it's out, because it's not. You know, fun fact, the Billie Eilish song came out about 2 years ago. Promoting the video for the new James Bond film. Here's the Billie Eilish soundtrack.
They're probably just going to re-release it.
They will. They will have to, because I don't even remember what the song was.
No, neither can I. I didn't even know that she'd done it.
Yeah, Billie Eilish did the James Bond
Oh, well,
song.
good for her.
I know, and I remember it being pretty good. And on XFM, they were saying this is going to be a bit catchy. Everyone's going to love it once the film comes out. I don't remember what it was, so everyone's looking forward to that. But yes, so that is exciting news. We're going to get more of the shows you love, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Disney. And will they buy out DC? Will they buy out Warner Brothers? Is there only going to be one or two big giants? Are we going to end up with Disney, Netflix and Amazon Prime as our main entertainment providers? I think give it 6 years, that'll be a yes.
Is that what we want?
Well, that's another video for another time. But yes.
In the meantime, I'm going to be on Amazon Prime soon in the new web series Hard to Leave, the backstories.
Ooh.
So yes, playing a police officer in one of them, funnily enough.
Ooh, yes. Indeed, yeah. And what happens in that? Can you give us a bit of a sketchy information?
I run after people.
He runs after people. Right, so do check out that. And you were filming today as a police officer as well, weren't you?
For a music video for a rapper called Jeshi.
Okay, and what's that involve?
Picking him up off the floor where he's just been rugby tackled and pushing him into a police car.
Oh, wow, that's interesting. Choo-choo. And we'll do a special on that next week, I think. We'll talk about that just solely, yeah?
Can
Why
do.
not?
We'll talk about that when it's out.
Yes, we'll be able to talk more about that when it's out. Because everyone liked your Potter Paper.
Yes, indeed. That was last year where I was on the other side of the law playing a junkie.
Indeed, yeah, and that has done fantastic. Thank you everyone for viewing that video, because it's now up to 1k views. So thank you very much, everyone. Indeed, and we'll talk about this other one soon. And so next time, when's Pride, Nick?
Pride, well, it's a whole month, so it's from June the 1st onwards.
Yeah, and obviously due to time constraints, we'll probably do our Pride special episode not next week, the week after, and then that'll be awesome, because then that might be one of the last on the benches for this season, which is sad.
Until I turn up at your house unannounced and say, let's do some more.
Yes, and then we'll do the special episodes. Come on, we've got to big them up. We can't just say you're coming round for a cuppa. We've got to make it out it's a special event, Nick. He's going to come round for a cuppa during the summer, and we're going to film some stuff. Right, thanks very much for watching, everyone. Madness. Look after yourselves. Keep safe. Keep well. Much love, everyone. I'll see you in the next vlog video stream. Don't forget to hit me up in the socials. Check out Twitter and all the jazz. And
it's the Badger Show, or the Badger YouTube on Twitter.
That's it, with a U. And of course, don't forget to check out the lovely TikTok, which is the Badger Show as well. And check out Nick's socials as well.
Nickfield Media on everything.
And don't forget to, of course, like, share and subscribe, and comment below your thoughts on today's bench. I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything. Feel free to sound off. There's no judgment, and we'll pick holes in it and moan at each other for eternity. Or we'll just chat and have a good laugh, won't we?
Yeah. And before anyone asks about my forehead, it's just the sun shining on it.
Yeah, I'm the bald one.
Completely.
See you later, everyone.
You've got
Bye.
more hair than me.
Just about. Not the back.
It's less. It's not evenly spread, but he has got more hair than me.
Madness. And yes, my beard is looking especially ginger today, just in case you're all moaning about it in the comments. Right, thanks very much for watching.
Nothing to moan about, nothing to be ashamed of.
I know, it's very sexy. I like it. Bye, everyone. Ta-da!